Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to X Factor. I am your host, Josh Tyler, and I am back on the mic for tonight as we set up our final show before Full Throttle. Tonight's card is very action-packed. We are live at Madison Square Garden in New York. Opening bout will be Brittany Taylor taking on her sister, Tiffany Taylor. Adam Malcolm will go one-on-one with Mike James. Wade Barton will take on Michael Miner. Kyle Morrison's going to take a crack at Ryan Taylor, CCW's top star. Alan Brooks is going to take on James Berwick. And finally, our main event tonight inside the Hell in a Cell, the returning Nick Bruiser, who hasn't been in an XCW match in nearly 2 years, will take on the XCW champion, Larry Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go, and I'll meet you there live to ringside.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Harlem, New York, the XCW Women's Champion and the Classic Continental Wrestling Women's Champion, the Reaper, Brittany Taylor. And representing the Bad Girls from Manhattan, New York, one half of the Classic Wrestling Grand Prix Women's Tag Team Champions, the Grim Reaper, Tiffany Taylor.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Tiffany Taylor will take on her sister, Brittany Taylor. Tiffany is currently the co-CWDP Women's Tag Champion. Brittany, of course, has the XCW Women's Championship and is the CCW Women's Champion. Unreluctantly, Irish whip into the corner by Tiffany, getting things started. Tiffany putting the legs up on the rope, gives it a swift kick. Brittany limping it off. All an elbow tie-up. Tiffany Taylor. These two were basically forced into this match. Nice arm drag takedown. And I have to admit that it's partially my fault, ladies and gentlemen, because I wanted to showcase the best, the absolute best, that XCW had to offer towards the new owners who are live in the building here tonight and watching this match. Chrissy Edwards, our referee, on top of things. Nice takedown by Brittany Taylor, stomping away at her sister, Tiffany. Overhead punch there. Picks her up. Big boot takes her down. Tiffany is going to take a breather and roll outside, and Brittany not going to have it. Running DDT through the ropes. And the referee is counting. This is not a no DQ match. Collar and elbow tie-up. These women on the outside. I guess it would work out perfectly. They wouldn't have to fight each other if they got counted out, but I don't know if the new owners would be happy with that. A foot DDT by Brittany Taylor. Brittany Taylor has claimed that she is the best female wrestler in XCW, bar none. And she is going to go out there every night and prove that. Over an elbow. Irish whip. Tiffany Taylor off the rope. Going up. What a punch. Taken down. Cover here. Edwards down for the count. One. Kicked out. And a programming note, ladies and gentlemen, as Brittany Taylor just DDT'd Tiffany. Programming note, our next pay-per-view is coming up. This is our final show before it. Full Throttle. And that show is going to cap off a lot of matches. The XCW Championship is on the line in a fatal four-way. Wade Barton, Alan Brooks, and Adam Malcolm all have an opportunity to take the championship away from Larry Walker. Will Larry Walker walk out successfully retaining his championship? Michael Miner will defend his pure championship against Dylan James. The XCW Tag Team Championships are on the line. The Mother Rockers will take on Canadian Club. Elbow here. The XCW Women's Championship is on the line. Brittany Taylor will defend her title against LJ Murphy. Tiffany Taylor. Sister Abigail there by Brittany Taylor, who's throwing her sister. This match continues. Cover here, hooks the leg. And Brittany Taylor for the win. Well, Brittany came out here to prove exactly that. She is simply the best in this company, and tonight she had to do it against her, prove it against her sister. And we're going to go on to our next match, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you on the flip side.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the club from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds, the XCW Universal Champion, Adam Malcolm. And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, the hardcore icon, Michael James.
Oh, you look great!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so our next match will be between Mike James and Adam Malcolm. Adam Malcolm has been pushing his weight around lately around here, thinking that, well, since Aaron O'Connor dropped the Universal Championship to him, well, technically speaking, that he's the top guy around here. First of all, he didn't beat Aaron O'Connor, he just won the championship. Reluctantly, as Aaron O'Connor had been injured by a car accident. Mike James starting out early here, takedown. Mike James has him in a sleeper hold. The King of Extreme, Mike James. Collar and elbow tie-up. The knee to the gut. Mike James now going to take a moment to pander to the crowd. Malcolm finally trying to get something in here. Elbow shots to the gut of Mike James. Irish whip now off the rope. Drop down. And leapfrog. Ducks away, and this will come to no avail. Malcolm finally kicks Mike James. A couple more to get good measure. Now he's going to go outside. Well, we're going to have some wood brought into the match. The table is being... Oh, what a slap there. That's so disrespectful. What a clothesline. And Adam Malcolm facing the former XCW champion. An elbow kick to the midsection. Huge DDT by Mike James. Again, the collar and elbow. Irish whip. Taken down by Adam Malcolm. Codebreaker by Mike James goes for the cover here. Hooks the leg, one. And a kick out at one. This is an Extreme Rules match. I would think by now the King of Extreme would have brought in a bat, a sledgehammer, maybe even a steel chair. What a power bomb, but he's kept this match pretty clean. Very shocked. Clothesline out of Malcolm. Another clothesline. And another one. Now we're bringing the hardware in. Trash can entered into the ring. There's it. Reversal, something open over the ropes. Out of Malcolm now trying to get control of this match. What a drop kick, sending Mike James to the floor. Out of Malcolm now with the garbage can in hand. That's chop block there by Adam Malcolm. Malcolm. Now he's the unopposed leader of Canadian Club. But I wonder how that dynamic is going to change now that Nick Bruiser is back. Since he did co-found the group with Aaron O'Connor. Biding his time right now. Kick to the midsection. Elbows away. Mike Bruiser in trouble here. Cover hooks the leg. Is it enough for the win? Yes, it is. And Mike James goes down.
Here is your winner,
Adam Malcolm has been on a roll since winning the Universal Championship. Now the question is, what's going to happen at the pay-per-view? We're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you on the other side of this commercial break.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 250 pounds, the XCW European Continental Champion, Wade Barton.
So bad!
And his opponent from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, weighing in at 228 pounds, the XCW Pure Champion, Michael Miner.
Now we're talking! Yes! Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Miner and Wade Barton going to tangle here tonight. Adam Malcolm was victorious in his match. Wade Barton tonight. Take on Michael Meyer. We'll see who else can be victorious. As I mentioned before, Wade Barton, one of the others, calls for the bell. Collar and elbow tie-up. Using the rope as leverage. Wade Barton, the Irish whip on Michael Miner. Nice high kick there by Wade Barton. Drops the elbow on Michael Miner. Michael Miner, a former XCW champion. Oh, he ducks out of there. Elbow presses. Miner seems to be getting jiggy with it. Miner is also a coach on CCW. And then Double Dog Charlotte. Training the new talent for XCW, guys like Zachary Bennett, Hugh Adams, Ryan Taylor throws him into the ring. A huge super kick. And a German suplex, the cover here with the bridge that gets a 1. What a takedown, and Michael Miner's been busted open. This is not good. Elbow to the head of Michael Miner again. Diving out there. Wade Barton will takedown. Miner. These two are on the outside. Referee counter. And first into the ring mat. Barricade now. Michael Miner just met that with his face. We'll throw Wade Barton back into the ring. Irish whip by Wade Barton. Your champion is in trouble here. Wade Barton, one of the 4 competitors in the Fatal 4-Way for the XCW Championship. Other matches that night, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Bruiser will take on Ian King in a Pain for Pleasure match. We have not had a Pain for Pleasure match in XCW in over 2.5 years. And the time limit is set at 20 minutes. Imagine the damage these two are going to do to each other in 20 minutes in the ring. What a takedown. The cover here hooks the leg. Is this enough? 2. And no, Wade Barton cannot seal the deal. Michael Miner able to get up. Michael Miner going for a cover. What a spear by Miner to cover here. Is that enough? Wade Barton. Get a takedown on Mike Miner. Sets him up in the corner, running elbow. Stomping away. Going up on his shoulders. And Miner gets out of it. Reverse DDT. Another DDT. Pounding away at the British Commonwealth champion. If he's going to get in the ring, get out of the ring, get back in the ring. Punch to the back. Irish whip sent over. Nice punch there by Mike Miner. Drop kick sending him to the floor. Barton sending him back into the ring. What a huge punch by Michael Miner to cover. Is it enough for the 3? And no, Wade Barton just gets the shoulder. Miner setting up, gets a huge spear. Cover here. This should be all. No, Wade Barton with the fortitude to kick out. Larry Walker must be sitting there in the back thinking, oh my God, what am I getting myself into? Adam Malcolm picked up a huge win against Mike James. Now Wade Barton here tonight is Mr. Invincible, it seems. Collar and elbow. Off the ropes. Again. Driving some fists into the back. A headbutt to the back of the head of Michael Miner. Michael Miner is going to roll outside. Flying senton. I'd like to welcome everybody that's watching from around the world. It's clothesline there by Michael Miner. Miner. Irish whipping him into the steel steps. And Chrissy Edwards calling it. Miner trying to put away Wade Barton. Kick to the midsection. Collar and elbow tie up. Irish whip off the ropes. Drop down. A huge power slam. Over here, hooks the legs, is that enough for the win? 2, and now Michael Miner kicks out. First into the turnbuckle. Barton scoops him. Barton now looking to drop an elbow. Cover here, hooks the leg, is it enough? Yes, it is Wade Barton with the win. That was one hell of a convincing win.
Here is your winner, Wade Barton. The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the family, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 219 pounds, Kyle Morrison.
Yes, I do, and I'm even on the mic tonight. Kyle Morrison is ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to take on Ryan Taylor from CCW World Heavyweight Champion.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 181 pounds, the Classic Continental Wrestling World Champion, Ryan Taylor.
Kyle Morrison dropping the knee on Ryan Taylor. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Take down there by Kyle Morrison. And we've noticed Kyle Morrison's been fighting single for a while. Well, that's because his brother is out on injury. Suffered at the hands of Isaac and Travis Bruiser. And a stomp there. Kyle Morrison going up top. Flying forearm. And a lion salt to cover here. Hooks the legs. Is it enough for the win? It's a 1. Kick to the back. Another one. Kyle Morrison. Bringing out the lumber. Tossing a table into the mat. Another clothesline. Running forearm attack by Kyle Morrison. Kyle Morrison with a huge knee to the temple. Ryan Taylor calling an elbow tie-up. Sends him head first into the barricades. Now a sledgehammer being brought into this. Oh, right to the gut. Another one. Multiple shots with the Kyle Morrison. Really taking it too. Ryan Taylor here. And Ryan Taylor now has the sledgehammer. I guess the old saying goes is what's good for the goose is good for the gander. He throws it at him. Directly to the head of Kyle Morrison. What a huge super kick. Ryan Taylor. I'm going to put a damper on this match here. Ryan Taylor and Kyle Morrison. Taylor just met the ring post. Now Kyle Morrison whacking him with a steel chair. What a super kick by Ryan Taylor. These guys got to get it back in the ring. Ryan Taylor capitalizing with an X Factor. The cover here. Taylor with the win.
Here is your winner, Ryan Taylor.
We will see you on the other side of our commercial break, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 252 pounds, the Assassin, Alan Brooks.
Yeah! Now we're talking.
And his opponent from Augusta, Maine, weighing in at 235 pounds, James!
I got my money on you! Oh, man! Let's do this! Uh-huh!
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring, representing the club from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 269 pounds, the Icon Nick Bruiser.
You're gonna do it!
And his opponent from Virginia, weighing in at 265 pounds, the XCW World Heavyweight Champion, Bad Boy Larry Walker.
Now we're talking! Now we're talking! It's happening!